stay till dusk, kayaking through the canyon. I've kayaked through the canyon before, and it has many fun rapids in it, so I was getting excited for the trip. The waves splashed over my kayak, and I began paddling hard. First going left to avoid a rock, then going right, then left, then right, then left, then right, then in between two rocks getting splashed in the process, and on through to the next calm spot in the river. Two waves splashed over the kayak and began rapid. I paddled hard to avoid rocks to the right and to the left. The kayak went over a set of waves that felt like bumps in the road. Then I curved behind the rock and found myself in a whirlpool, spinning round and round. I sat there spinning for a second, then thrust the paddle deep into the water and pulled. I did that again and again until I was out of the whirlpool, not knowing which direction was which. That's when the current grabbed me and I reoriented myself and faced downstream. At that point, I was focused only on the rapid. That's when I saw the drop-off and paddled hard for it. I was paddling full speed when I hit it, the front of the kayak dipping into the water and coming out again, and me shooting into the next calm spot of the river, feeling like I just went over a huge waterfall and survived. Then I laid back for a minute and listened. During the calm spots, I would look up at the reddish canyon walls. Every once in a while, I would see a couple birds flying through the canyon. And I would imagine gliding through the air, riding on the air currents. Occasionally, I would see someone wading in the river, and we would wave hi to each other as I floated on past. It was about 1 o'clock when my stomach growled at me. After I pulled my kayak up onto the bank, I grabbed a couple sandwiches and a water bottle from my backpack and dug in. So after lunch, I walked into the river, laid down, and relaxed, letting the current take me upstream to the rocks. Then, with relaxed strokes, I swam out into the main current. Then a cloud blocked out the sun, and I looked up. In fact, without rock climbing gear, the two ends of the canyon are the only safe ways in or out. So I got in the kayak and hurried downstream. A few minutes later, I hear the rain coming, and it goes from a cloudy day to a torrential rain in an instant. The whole river becomes swirls of white water. At this point, each wave was threatening to knock me overboard. Then a huge wave washed me off the kayak into the river. I put my feet out in front of me and tried to keep my head above the water. Then my feet run into a rock, my knees bend, then straighten back up to push me off the rock. My feet touched another rock, but as I was trying to push off the rock, my feet slipped, cutting my ankle in the process and slamming my butt into the rock. It was painful, so I couldn't move my legs for a few seconds. I felt lighter. I didn't know why. was floating in the air above the river, and I was slowing down until I stopped. I was just hanging there in the air for a while. Or maybe this was what death was like. Maybe I was about to go to heaven, or hell, or some other afterlife. Maybe I was sitting there in the air because they were judging me. Finally, I started floating up. I looked up, and becoming visible was some kind of flying saucer. I couldn't believe it. I was being abducted by aliens. As I was floating up, I thought of every movie ever showing me an alien. And I thought, are they going to do experiments on me? Am I going to be caught up in some alien war? Maybe they need me to save them. Or, since they did kind of save me from the river, maybe they just needed to do a good deed this month. Are they going to take me to space? Because that would be cool. Or are they going to use me for some freaky alien breeding program? I finally made it above the open doors of the saucer. The doors closed, and I levitated down to the floor. I heard footsteps coming closer, closer. Then a rabbit thing entered the room. And it spoke. "What's up?" it said. That's when everything